Welcome and greeting everyone for joining us for the pre-event webinar, which is titled Revolutionizing the Cold Chain, Embracing Digital Transformation. This webinar is conducted under the banner of Second World Cold Chain Expo, scheduled on 10th and 11th of September 2025 at Festival Arena, Dubai. My name is Anjali Deorane and I'm privileged to host this significant webinar with our esteemed panelists. So today we have Mr. Lakshmi Mohan Saripalli, Chief Operating Officer at Firmcompute, Mr. Anand Joshi, Director at Manik Engineers, Mr. Ahmad Shweiki, CEO at Aycell Scientific. Without further ado, I would like to ask Mr. Saripalli, how are digital platforms and AI analytics redefining operational visibility and compliance in the cold chain logistics, particularly for perishable goods?
Thanks. I think you have asked a very pertinent question, especially in today's era where AI and analytics are the thing to be speaking everywhere. So AI is evolving very fast. When I say evolving, it is reaching deployment across multiple domains. Everybody hears these days that the coding, especially, is well affected, but a lot of other domains are also increasingly being affected. I believe in a positive way, mostly positive way, because the way we are looking at AI is that it is enhancing the productivity of the people. That's the key takeaway from the pitch of the AI guys, and the takeaway that we want to have out of AI is that. So there are two aspects to it. One thing is the analytics aspect. Today we are able to crunch more data than ever before. The systems that are there, they are able to crunch more data than ever before. And second thing is that how do we utilize that data? So that is where today you have agents, AI agents and chatbots coming in. So what we typically or technically call it as agentic AI. So you have an AI agent. Now, even in agentic AI, the recent trends, for example, the ones that we are deploying here at Firmcompute for our customers are what we call as proactive agents. So somebody, imagine somebody in your team constantly looking at all the supply chain data, identifying exceptions, identifying anomalies, and then chatting back to you on your own Google Workspace chat or Microsoft Teams chat and telling you, I see that this is not the usual thing. Something is, out of the ordinary here. Would you like to review now? Or would you like to schedule a call? And then schedules a call wherein the data is presented to you for your review. So basically, technically, what is happening today is that you are able to quickly analyze data. The turnaround time to look at data and come to inferences has reduced. Second thing that has happened is that somebody is now prompting back to you without you getting back to them. Somebody is getting back to you and telling you that, would you like to have a look at it? Do you want to quickly look at it and decide, or you want to postpone it after a while? I can schedule a meeting on your calendar. So it pops up on your calendar. So you have a time wherein you look at the data, you will say, and then you can get back to it and say, these are the corrective steps, or it can suggest the corrective steps to you. So this is a typical flow that is increasingly we are going to see. We are seeing in other domains, and this is a flow that we are currently trialing with our customers for supply chain logistics, especially cold chain domain itself. So this is one of the sort of transformation that is happening. And I mean, I took the transformation more from an exemplary standpoint, giving you an example. But yeah, this is typically what is happening there.
Thank you, Mr. Saripalli, for an insightful response. Digital platforms and AI analytics are revolutionizing cold chain logistics, particularly for perishable goods, by enhancing real-time monitoring, predictive capabilities, and compliance assurance. So moving on to our next speaker, Mr. Joshi, we would like to know what are the key challenges in retrofitting legacy refrigeration systems with IoT and automation solutions.
Good afternoon, everyone. And this is a very important question, particularly related to the ground realities when we talk about India. If you look at the cold chain or the cold storage systems in India, they are located everywhere. Particularly, you'll find a lot of farm-related cold storage located inside the farm. and many times the owners are not fully educated or the not technically savvy people. So two aspects are there. One is the internet connectivity, availability of internet connectivity, continuity of the internet connectivity, and second thing is that the final control elements. To make any system efficient and to make any system work better, where AI or any other technologies can be implemented, you need to have a final control elements which will actually control the plant. I'm just giving you example. If I have a cold storage and then I'm monitoring a temperature, I want to monitor a temperature, so I should have a temperature sensor. I should have a IoT-based temperature controller, and I should have a solenoid valve, which will, once the temperature is reached inside the room, it will cut off the supply. Most of the plants still lack into the basic automation. So unless those automations are implemented into these cold storages, then connecting them to the master unit or the centralized unit, and then connecting it to the IoT, and then analyzing that data and processing it for the better operation of the system is possible. However, because of the lack of knowledge with the cold storage owners, cost of the devices, and the actual need of implementation into the cold storage is right now lacking.
Thank you for bringing your expertise, Mr. Joshi. I believe by proactively managing these aspects, organization can successfully modernize their refrigeration system, enhance efficiency and compliance in the cold chain logistics sector. Now, my next question is for Mr. Shweiki. With the increased demand for pharmaceutical cold chain integrity post-COVID, how is Aycell leveraging real-time monitoring to prevent temperature excursions and maintain product efficacy?
Sure. Good morning and good afternoon, according to where you are staying. Thank you, Anjali, for this question. Especially you said about post-COVID, because during COVID, like it has been shown how much important to have monitoring end to end and to have the right visibility, especially for sensitive medicine like vaccines. What I want to say about it during COVID and even after COVID, vaccines, it's really important to be delivered on time to the patient. So when you have a shipment with excursion for certain vaccines, if you have it damaged, it's not about just the loss of the value of the vaccines. It's about many other impacts on the patient, because not easy again to ask the manufacturer to have it again, the same shipment, which they need few months, or even sometimes during COVID, it was really very difficult to get the shipment again. So even post-COVID, uh, it was a lesson for us to have the right end-to-end monitoring. So for ourselves, Aycell Scientific, we have responded to have the right tools for real-time monitoring. So with our strategic partner and exclusive partner, Spot C in the region, we are offering real-time monitoring for temperature, for humidity, for location, and shock even, to monitor from manufacturer even until the last mile. What is important also, why we selected the Spot C, in addition that they are leading worldwide in United States, especially in Texas and other region where the temperature is important, as well as in Europe, because in some other countries, even freezing is not good. Less temperature also is not good. What is important for our region, GCC, the Gulf region, United Arab Emirates, and 11 countries, that we don't have in all areas the right signal. So what we have, the technology is a great signal, different technologies to ensure always the real time is happening. So anytime there is a deviation in temperature or humidity, you are able to act immediately to ensure preventing the damage, preventing the excursion to happen. This is how we are responding.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shweiki. The role of real-time response in safeguarding health-critical shipments is clearly and where the future lies. Thank you for the insights. As the conversation involves, I would like to ask Mr. Saripalli again, what role do machine learning and predictive maintenance play in reducing downtime and increasing the life cycle of cold chain assets?
Great. Thank you. So, essentially, there are three distinguished or distinct elements that machine learning delivers. One thing is that it gives you sensor data analytics. So basically, like Joshi ji said, and like what Spotsy does, you get a lot of data from these IoT sensors. So now machine learning enables you to analyze this data. So the analytic part is significantly derived from machine learning. We can be sometimes supervised learning, or it could be unsupervised learning in terms of AI. So one thing is sensor data analytics. Now the outcome of sensor data analytics is what we will call as anomaly detection. Now you learned, you figured out how the system is. Now we need to identify certain patterns, certain deviations that are anomalies. Now what would these anomalies indicate? These anomalies would indicate either something systematically wrong within the chain, or it could be as simple as an equipment failure. You are able to detect that this is an anomaly that typically precedes an equipment failure. So this is the second thing that it does, is anomaly detection. And of course, the third most important thing is what I would call as failure prediction. Now, failure could be equipment failures are only one aspect of failure prediction. But when you train data on the historical models, when the machine learns data on the historical models, it will also look at historical failure data. It can, and more importantly, it can fuse data from multiple sources. For example, you will know that a particular refrigerator is not suited for a particular environment because it's somehow, for whatever reason, does not perform well. There are other regions it performs well, but for this temperature and RH, maybe on the coast or maybe in the desert, somewhere, wherever it is, it's not optimal. So what it enables is three important things: sensor data analytics, anomaly detection, and failure protection on multiple fronts. So these are the three important things that that we will get out of machine learning, which technically do a very important thing. If it is related to equipment, they reduce the equipment downtime, because beforehand things are going to go out of hand, and then you will try to take corrective action. And second thing is extend the lifespan of cold chain assets, which is like now that is automatic. Now that you are able to prevent it, what you are doing is that you are extending it to the required value. But many a times, the fourth important element that comes out of learning is it will tell you how to optimize. For example, which assets to be placed where and operated how, so that not only will you be able to leverage the full lifespan of the cold chain asset, but you will also end up extending that. So this is how machine learning plays a very important role, unsupervised or supervised, but a hugely important role in ensuring this integrity aspect of the cold chain.
A very interesting perspective, Mr. Saripalli. Thank you for the detailed explanation. Integrating machine learning and predictive maintenance not only enhances operational efficiency, but also ensures the reliability and longevity of the coal chain assets. Now let's explore with Mr. Joshi another area which is gaining strong momentum across the cold chain industry. And yes, it's sustainability. So, Mr. Joshi, how is Manik Engineers approaching eco-friendly refrigeration, and what digital technologies are aiding this mission?
Well, this is a very hot topic nowadays, and everybody's talking about it. So when we talk about sustainability, and especially when we want to talk about the longevity of the plants, first thing is that Manik Engineers, we are dealing with the larger cold storage industries, which have a bulk storage systems, and we support and promote ammonia as a refrigerant, which is the most natural refrigerant, having zero GWP and OWP, so no effects on the environment, and it is the cheapest and easiest available refrigerant. So that's what we promote. And secondly, our products, all the products which we are manufactured by us, and everything is made in India. So these products have long-term operation life. These products have a serviceability, which is very important in India. That in India normally we don't have a tendency to throw and buy new. We always repair and use it. So Manik Engineers is very good into offering the services for the product sold. We have been servicing our product which we sold in 1978 also. Secondly, the technology which we have developed is a very cost-effective one, so anyone can afford it. And it has got technologies like online monitoring on web server where data is stored for a long time, so the user can download it anytime. We have mobile applications where you can get the instant alerts and the data you can see on your plant. You can share it with your customer. So your if the cold storage being rented out for a customer, he can also see what is happening, and this can monitor temperature, pressure, humidity, which are the three most important parameters for a refrigeration plant. We also have safety equipments like ammonia leak detection systems, which can generate an alarm if in case of ammonia. You can get an SMS alert, or you can come and the data can come on your mobile also. So these are the various equipments. We make sure that system is safe, energy efficient. We also have automation systems for compressor automation or the automatic purging systems, which can very easily be monitored through website, our Manik website, and data can be monitored over there also.
I appreciate your comprehensive overview, Mr. Joshi. Sustainability definitely remains a key priority for the sector, and I can say Manik Engineers is at the forefront of eco-friendly refrigeration by integrating advanced digital technologies into their systems. Now, last but not the least, I have a question for Mr. Shweiki. What's
Sure.
your take on the blockchain integration for traceability in pharmaceutical cold chains? Are more companies exploring this domain?
Okay, great. Blockchain, now everyone is talking about blockchain in different industries, different things. What we believe when it comes to pharmaceutical cold chain, it's substantial potential. Um, why? Because it's enhancing the trust, the transparency. Or blockchain is about decentralized, to have custody information, all the records to be permanent recorded, verify at every checkpoint. Yes, it's a great potential for blockchain, and we believe in the near future, we are expecting standardization, regulatory framework to enhance and to have a scalable implementation, international and national wise. So again, with our real-time monitoring, this can be enabled to have the higher scalability with blockchain. So we are excited. We are observing closely about blockchain and how we can also be part of this international and national um, kind of implementation of such process. I believe it's like the next level when it comes to monitoring and ensure safe guard of pharmaceuticals from end to end, from manufacturer to the patient. And especially with our cloud adoption can be easily with blockchain. So we are expecting soon to have it in place in the region wise. Thank you, Anjali.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shweiki, for sharing your valuable thoughts. The integration of blockchain technology in pharmaceutical cold chains is proving to be a transformative approach, addressing long-lasting challenges related to traceability, compliance, and product integrity. And with this, I would like to thank and appreciate our esteemed panelists for sharing their valuable insights and expertise. Your contribution have significantly enriched today's discussion. To all our attendees, we appreciate your active participation and engagement. This webinar offers just a glimpse into an comprehensive conversations and networking opportunities that awaits at Second World Cold Chain Expo, scheduled on 10th and 11th of September 2025 at Festival Arena, Dubai. Registrations are open now on the website. Secure your spot to be a part of the moment. Thank you once again, everyone. We look forward to seeing you at the expo.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you very much, Anjali, for giving us opportunity to be here.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you, everyone, for
Thank you,
this
everyone.
great webinar.
yeah,
Thank
it
you.
was a great session. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.